Music. Pop-up stream. Let's get the music going. Where is the playlist? We'll start down here somewhere. Wait, how loud is this? Oh, I like this song. We're going live, chat. Give me 1 second. It's just a pop-up stream. Just trying to say hi to the people. I'm going to start scheduling streams out now, since I know how to do it. Oh, Rasmer's live. Give me 1 second. I'm about to share this out. Link to a few peeps. Where is... Oh, let me make sure the sound's coming through and nothing's too crazy. Give me 1 second. Yo, trade.xyz is going crazy. I'll talk about that in a second. All right, we're good. Let's go. All right. Headsets on. Get ready to take off. What's going on, everybody? Let's get these lights going. My face is super oily. My Italian friend makes this face oil, so I got that on. Let's see. What's up, everybody? Hopefully everybody's doing well today. Got a green day in the markets, which is cool. Been doing a lot of building. Still have a few things to put together today in terms of getting the old Solana, or not old, but like the Solana wallets and the Ethereum wallets working together. But just wanted to chat with the community for a quick second. Talk about what's been going on. Got some new markets. Oh, I'm competing with Solana Accelerate. Okay, everybody's over there. So yeah, let me just show you what's been going on here. Wait, does this work? Yeah, it does work. Okay, cool. Let's switch over to the... So if you guys aren't familiar with the product, this is Bloxwap, and it is a tap trading perpdex interface that sits in front of Hyperliquid. So we've got a bunch of different markets here. So if I have some shortcut keys, so you can see all the markets that we have here. There are crypto markets. We've got commodities. So Brent and crude have been making a lot of news lately. We've also got Apple, Nvidia, so a bunch of stocks. Trade XYZ just added GameStop yesterday, and Lumentum, which is I think it's a semiconductor, or I don't know, something. They make either semiconductors or fiber optic cables. And then they said they were going to launch something else today. Oh, eBay. I think because GameStop is going to acquire eBay, so that's going to be volatile. Then we've also got some indices. So S&P, NASDAQ. They just added, I think, a Brazilian index this morning. Trade did. They're going crazy over there. Then we got some pre-IPO, and then obviously the outcome markets. So this outcome market is asking the question, is Bitcoin going to be above 80,000 $930 in 11 hours and 95 minutes. So this is relative to wherever you are. So it's localized. You don't have to figure out what the time is. That's one of the kind of the things that's annoying about some of these outcome markets is that you're like, well, how long do I have? And you have to do a bunch of math in your head, and it's, +6 GMT, and I'm, -7. And so I have to do this. And I just put a countdown here so you know exactly what you're doing. And it's super simple. If you think Bitcoin's going to be above this price, or you can even trade between the markets. So you can just, click on yes, and just going against me. Look at that. This thing does not like me. So let's see. Yeah, this is not going my way. It looks like Bitcoin's going down. Actually, what's something that I did the other day? Let me do this. So if I open up another one of these windows, Bloxwap.com, and then over here, I go to Bitcoin. If I'm on Bitcoin here, it's actually interesting to watch how the price of the actual underlying asset leads or signals what's going to happen with the up-down market. So it's almost like you can see the market moving first and then the up-down market moving. So actually, let me transpose these so that they're this way. It's easier for me to look at. So actually, so let me close this position out real quick. I lost $3. So let's see here. So we'll watch the left, which is the actual Bitcoin price, and then we'll watch the right, which is the Bitcoin up-down market. And right now, let's see, it's above 81. So it is above 81, or it's above 80 right now. So the question is it going to stay above 80, 930? So if we watch, we should see, so this went up. So usually once this goes up, then this follows and goes up, because it's like more chance that it's going to be above. And when this goes down, then this usually goes down. So let's see if we, okay, see it's dropping. Yep, there it goes. So that's an interesting pattern. I noticed this the other day. I was like, oh, okay, so when the Bitcoin market drops, then the up-down market follows pretty closely after. So maybe we should build a signal on that. Probably trade that all day. Let's see. But yeah, it was pretty interesting to watch. I'm sure you have to tune it and everything. But if you're just watching as a regular person, you can actually trade this. So that was something interesting that I noticed. But yeah, we've got all those markets included right now. And then also another cool thing is, oops. Yeah, wait, go back. Okay, yeah, so trade.xyz, or so somebody bought the eBay ticker. So that's coming up. Oh, trade.xyz bought it. Okay, so they're balling out. They're just buying everything and launching everything. So if you go to their ticker, trade.xyz is what's providing the HIP3 markets. So HIP3 is Hyperliquid Improvement Proposal, and they're just launching markets left, right, and center. Right, so here's EWZ with 20x leverage. This is an index of exactly large and mid cap Brazilian equities. Right, so we could add this in. Actually, I have a really cool, I could use the Brazilian flag colors for that. Let's see what else is here. BX, Blackstone, they added that this morning. RKLB, Rocket Lab, they added that this morning. MRVL, Marvell Technologies, semiconductor industry, this is crazy. They're just throwing these things up at 100 miles an hour. And then what was this, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday they added DRAM. Yeah, they went crazy. Oh, they added light. So this is what I added, Lumentum Holdings. So they're adding a lot of things that are related to not prediction markets, related to AI and things like that. So that's where you're seeing a lot of, well, except for GameStop, but this is all AI related, like RAM, chips, all that stuff that you can trade. So they've been doing a pretty good job, but they're adding stuff way too quickly. Where, if we go, whoops, that's not what I wanted to go to. If you go to like our drop down here and click in here and look at the markets, we can obviously add all of these, but we want to make sure that we're keeping this to things that people will recognize. Some of those other ones people won't recognize, but then we can filter this out. So you can toggle these on and off. You just want to see crypto and you don't care about anything else, you can just filter it down. I need an all on, all off button somewhere. But yeah, it's been interesting to watch. And then in terms of the features, so we put the wallet in its own little box over here, just because we're going to need to surface the wallets from the Solana version of Bloxwap so that you can see your balances. And you could obviously export your wallet still. If you're logged in, you can export it. But if you want to be able to see your balances, transfers, sends, all that stuff, we're going to have to move that into its own little wallet section. And so I'm building that today just to make it super easy. And you'll have this one unified wallet across both the EVM and the SVM. There's a little bit of design consideration that I have to go into to think about it, but I actually thought about a lot of this stuff almost 2 years ago. So I'm actually just going to implement what I designed 2 years ago. Let's see, blog.joeblau.com. So I have this blog post, this right here, token actions. So this, let me see if I full screen this. So this concept here is a wallet that I designed 2 years ago called SuperDApp. And the idea is that everything is all visualized in one contiguous list of apps. And then whenever you want to do something, you just click on the token or the token, I call them token sets. So you click on the token set that you want to interact with, and then that token set has specific actions. So with Ethereum, you can stake it, send it, burn it, swap, those core primitive actions. But then after doing some design with the initial tokens, I started to think about, how do I go back? How do I get out of this thing? Back. Wait, did I open up? Okay, let's just go back. blog.joeblau.com. Let's go back. After the initial action, that came up with advanced token actions. So these are some of the things that you would want to do now. So let's say you want to borrow, right? You can borrow against your collateral, or you want to farm where you bundle 2 tokens. And so these are kind of how I'm going to implement this wallet, where inside this wallet, oops, I keep using the wrong shortcut keys. Shift. So yeah, inside this wallet here, I'm going to have these token actions. So you'll be able to just click on this thing, and then this thing will tell you what you can do, withdraw, deposit. And once we get more of these actions across wallets, the actions are still the same. So, there's only, I think I came up with maybe 15 or 16 total actual actions that you can do in crypto. It doesn't matter if it's an NFT or a coin or stake or whatever. You get some subset of those actions. I'm going to build this wallet out to perform like that. So it'll be super easy for anybody to use. So that's kind of what's coming with that. And I'm going to be working on that today. And then in terms of, everything else is pretty much in place, and just been doing some light trading and looking at different assets and just watching how things are going. So far it's been pretty interesting to watch. Oh, also check this out. So we have our leaderboard, and we've got a 6th player, or a 6th trader here. So more people are signing up, and the pot's growing. It went up by $1. So people are trading and people are signing up to be engaged with the platform. So this is good. We've got $250,000 worth of volume traded in the last week. So It's getting interesting. Let me see. Close this, and then let me open this one. So let's see if we still see these patterns. If we see these patterns, I'm probably going to trade this. But I need to... Oh, actually, you know what? I know what I can do. What is going on? Oh, that's a... Wait. Oh, interesting. I just found a bug. Okay. We're going to fix the bug together, chat. Okay. Clear. Oops. Clear. Okay. So on the 404 page, the link to Bloxwap in the top left uses the URL encoded value, not the semicolon. Should actually route to the root domain. So I'll show you what the problem is. This is my local environment. But if you go somewhere where you're not supposed to, right? So if I go to like blah blah, this is a little slower in development environment because it's building everything. So you see this page here. This is the 404 page. It just shows you the assets, shows you the prices in real time. You can click here and this will take you to trade Bitcoin. But if you click up here, it reroutes you. And that route, you can't see it up here because my address bar is broken, but that route goes to the wrong place in production. So I just fixed that. I wonder if maybe it is actually correct. Maybe it's just cached broken. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. But while that's cranking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to this mode. Sorry. Okay. So we got, let's go to, so I think I'm actually logged in here. Let me turn this on. Yeah. Whoa. Wrong wallet. I shouldn't have $200. Where, give me 1 second. Let me get my correct wallet. I am on the wrong wallet. There we go, $58. That looks more like my speed. The wallet I was looking at was my my dev wallet, which I don't even have access to. It's just, I'm just watching it. Okay, so here we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Bitcoin above, and let's see if this works. Okay. What's going on? Did something get triggered? Oh, see, this is a problem that's actually kind of complicated. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. So if you're trading on these up-down markets, you have to use your USDH, right? And if you're trading anything else, you use USDC. And so I need to figure out how to like reconcile these so that as a user, you're not really concerned about that, because fundamentally it's like these are both dollars. So I think I want to figure out a way to just make these so that your balance is just the sum of both. And then if you ever enter into a position, it just takes whatever's, you know, basically like does a bridge over, because you can click in here and swap, and then I could send this, you know, back and forth between USDC and USDH. But it's a little bit annoying because there are all these stable coins and they all operate differently, and you can only use certain stable coins for certain things. And so trying to unify these things into one, basically like whatever the concept of a dollar is is what we need to figure out. Like I feel like crypto keeps making things way more complicated than they need to be, and then you end up with like 100 different stable coins because everybody wants a stable coin. So, and it's very annoying. Okay, so behind the screen you can't see it, but I've got the USDC thing going. So there's a 2 cent fee. USDC's just dropped, or Bitcoin's just dropped. So my guess is that this price is gonna go from 67.97 down. Actually, let me just open it. Oh, it went the wrong way. So the fee is basically the offset that you start at. So, dang, Bitcoin's going up. Yeah, this is wild. Up. 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 Profit. Let's go. I can see it going up and then it bounces back up. Up. Let me close this out. There we go. All right, so we made 7 cents. So this 5.93 should go back up. Perfect. We're up, chat. Oh, it's only a $5 size. So if I do 10, I'm watching the Bitcoin price. You can't see it, but I'm watching on the other side. Oh no! Duh. Dang it. I just opened a position for no reason. Oh, I think it got rejected anyway. Perfect. There's a bit of, sometimes there's a bit of lag when you try to open up a position. Oh no, why did I just do that? Oh my God, it's going against me. This is not good. This is bad. I gotta get out. Well, we just lost the 7 cents or whatever. Yeah, that was bad. Now we're down to, oh my gosh. Yeah, I got wrecked in that one intermediary one. Yeah, we're back down. Okay. Chat, we're struggling. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna get a drop. You know what I'm gonna do? I need to get this so that I can trade in my smart wallet, because then I can show both screens at the same time. So I think it'll be easier for you guys to see what's going on. But yeah. Yeah, I want to get this. I'm going to get the smart wallet working. What is interesting? See, part of the challenge is I don't know what's interesting, and I think like Bitcoin's moving around quite a bit right now. And this is kind of interesting. But I don't know, like if I open up a position going down, okay. Let's see. So this is a $50 position with 40x leverage. This is like a $200 or no, $2,000 Bitcoin position. So I had to pay a fee on it, obviously. And then the price is just dawdling back and forth between these two. And then at some point it's just gonna go probably like wick up or wick down. And so I did a short. So it has to go, all this pink needs to go away, and then it needs to turn green. So yeah, every time you make money, or every time it goes your way, you hear that ba-ding, ba-ding. And then when it goes against you, you don't hear anything. We're down obviously, but we're still above the fee, the entry fee. But let's see if Bitcoin will drop down and drop us into profit. almost feel like I need to make this noise less less loud. Oh. So yeah, once you'll see the neutral line once we get down there. But right now we're just bouncing back and forth. What is going on? Oh. Did my computer just decided, wait, what's going on? Like some MCP thing is just going off on a joyride right now. Oh, it's that, it's the thing checking to make sure that Claude debugger, the thing that I fixed, goes to the right spot. Come on, I just need to just go down, go to 8100. And then we'll get a nice little pop off. Let me see something. Yeah, once I get this thing working with the smart wallets, which I should be able to figure that out later today. The other question I need to figure out is a bridge. I'm going to be in the Telegram channels trying to figure out the whole bridge situation. Because I need to be able to bridge from Solana to Hyperliquid and back. And I haven't really found a great example for that. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't found anything that's been amazing for that bridge. There's and then there's also the USDH, which is a separate issue. I need to figure that out as well because there's USDC and there's USDH. Come on, buddy. I wonder when the funding rates kick in. Let's see. Oh, just dropped a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's coming on down. No, no, no. Chill, Claude. Get out of here. Yo, this thing needs to stop. It's about to break my... I don't know what this thing thinks it's doing. But I don't want it to break. I want it to kill my position. Well, actually, you know what? I wanted to see something. So I should be able to see. Yeah, here we go. So this is my position. Active. Mark. Oh, notional is only 1,000. Okay. Yeah, one of the things that I noticed before is when I was trading, I couldn't see my positions. I need to put a button in here where you can click on this and it will let you close it if it's open, because there's no let me make a note for that. Notes for today: allow users to close. Oh, let me go back to this. To close open positions in activity log. And then we need to fix the 404 top right path routing. I mean, there's nothing too crazy going on right now, but if you had some kind of like insight into what was going to happen, this could be pretty interesting. There we go. Sound's off now. Although the sound's kind of helpful because when you hear it going ba-ting, 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 ba-ting really fast, that means you know it's going your way. Whereas if it's just bouncing back and forth, maybe I should make the sound play when it changes. Like, yeah, see, that would have been interesting to hear. Oh, yeah, see, here we go. Let's turn this back on. It's still not going our way. Wait, is this? Let me see something. It says we're up 55 cents. Oh, this doesn't seem correct. Let me see, we need to take a look. We need to evaluate the prices to understand where the profit line after fees. So if I go back in here and I click in this, I click on activity, looks like we're still up. Interesting. I don't remember what my balance was before. Let me close this. See, it says I lost, but I don't think that's the case. I think I made 20 cents. So I think this fee is calculated incorrectly. Something's not being calculated correctly. With the fee or the position size, etc. If I go look in here, oh, then if I go to the leaderboard here, this is me moving on up. Okay, so those are two things I'm gonna have to fix. I have to fix the 404, allowing users to close their positions in the activity log, and then what else is there? Oh, and then making sure the fee calculations are all set correctly, because I think you're actually profitable faster than this is actually showing you to be profitable. So I need to clean that up. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna go back to the other view. Oh, and then obviously I have to fix the wallet. What was that? Oh, there we go. It's like the IDE is going crazy. Let's see. Whoops. It's like all my projects. So people are like, oh, what is this? I think I've talked about it before, but I basically built my own IDE in 2 days because all the IDEs that I use, I just had to like put so much stuff together. Uh-oh. Oh, so check this out. 15-minute markets, right? So if we go to let's see. So if you check this, right, it says hype above. Okay, so if we go on our local host, or we go, yeah, local host 3,000. So oh no, it's not HTTPS. That's the problem. So this is my local version of the Bloxwap running. If we go to the outcome markets, you can see all of these. Yeah, you see this? This is what they're talking about. Hype above 234 by May 5th at 11:45 a.m. That's in 15 minutes. Because right now it's 11:30. Yeah, buddy. So we're going to get these. Cool. All right. Can I, if I type. Yeah, dude, this is awesome. So we get you're getting a sneak peek into the Hyperliquid, or the outcome markets. What was it called? Hype. I'll post a screenshot. I should make this a little more narrow so this does. Actually, let me switch to my Bloxwap account. What's this outcome? Dude, this is gonna be sick. 15-minute markets. Actually, can I trade this now? Let's see. Oh, this is broken. Oh, I bet the path linking that I have for this is not going to work. Yeah, it's not going to work. Because, so I came up with this, in order to have your URLs work properly, you want to have a clean URL, right? So, for example, let me go back here. So when somebody clicks on this BTC above 80,000, when they click on it, you want the address in the address bar to say something like BTC hyphen above hyphen, you want it to be easy to read so that somebody can see what it looks like. But I don't have one for these 15-minute markets. And so I need to build those. So let me write that down too. See, chat? We're fixing things, or we're just discovering things that are broken. Update the 15-minute market URLs. For example, hype above price date. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to pop out because I'm gonna have to fix this, because if they deploy this, it's gonna be broken on our app. But actually, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna make a logo for this real quick, because this is a hype outcome. Unfortunately, I'm doing this in Figma. You guys can't see. I'll just show you guys. Here, we'll go back. We'll go back to something you guys can take a look at. Let's minimize this, and then we'll go bloxwap.com/. We'll just go here, and we'll compare Bitcoin to BTC up, down. There we go. You guys can look at that for a second while I make this Hyperliquid up, down symbol real quick. Where's the Hyperliquid logo? Oh, maybe if I go, you know what? I can show you guys AI, Claude AI screen. Give me 1 second though. This is Bitcoin. Get that out of there. Get the BTC out. Put the Hyperliquid in. And then we're gonna export this. Oh, wait. BTC outcome, this is hype outcome. And then we're gonna export. Man, you know what's pretty cool? I will say, like, building on top of Hyperliquid, because I feel like it's almost even more composable, where I can just focus on the UI and I don't have to build all of the underlying protocols, and I really just get to use the SDK and focus on what I like to do, which is, you know, build the user experience, the user interface. It's actually been super fun because everything on the back end of Hyperliquid just works. So I don't have to deal with any of the back end logic and perp markets and stuff like that. Even though I already built a bunch of that stuff for, wait. What did I call these things? Oh no, man. Sorry, I just figured something. I wasn't paying attention. So even though I built most of the markets, or like most of the outputs for these specific markets, the fact that I don't have to worry about them makes it so much more convenient versus when I had to sit there and, you know, create all the perp contracts and everything. Claude.ai/design. Let's see if this is logged into my same. Nope, it's not. All right, chat, you're gonna have to sit tight again while I take this. Claude.ai/design. Maybe here, let me do this. I'll log in so you guys can see what I'm doing. But I want you guys to see my login. You guys start sending me all types of nonsense that I don't want to be subscribed to. Don't like, don't subscribe. What the? Yo, Cloud won't let me log in. There was an error logging you in. Contact support. Okay. It's not interested. It's not interested in letting me participate in the login experience. Alright, so we just get to watch this. Oh, I messed up the height, didn't I? Yeah. There we go. So we want to add hype out to the outcome markets and remove BTC up and BTC down. Add hype out and BTC out. No. This should be a SVG. Oh, that was that. Interesting. So the style that I'm going for, because these Hyperliquid markets are coming, obviously. So the style that I want to incorporate is this kind of Bloxwap green, Bloxwap pink, up down, and we're going to use this on the other markets. So, for example, when I was in my local host, right? Just load that up again. Localhost 3000. Oh my gosh, dude, nothing is secure on my own machine. So if I go here and then I bring, what am I clicking on? And then we scroll down here, right? So we've got this BTC above. We want to mark a logo like this. So we're going to add that in. And then after I do that, I'm going to go get lunch, and then I'm going to fix all those bugs, because I think we'll be able to trade these, and these will be sick because they're going to tick over super quickly. 15-minute up-down markets. And it's going to be much smoother than Polymarket. You're not going to have to go through all the Polymarket nonsense. This is going to be like, oh, I think it's going to go up. You just click, and then you wait 15 minutes, and you're done. I think we're going to have something really amazing here. Oh, you know what? I should hit up my friends. I might hit them up later. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. There's like 10 things going through my head right now. Okay, let's get these outcome market images out. We got hype out, and we have BTC out already. So let's take these and put them into, we need to add these to Bloxwap. It's funny because I spent so much time in crypto building these random, like high quality icon sets for different products that I've made. And so now I have this pretty nice set of high quality icons, and I get to use them on something. So I spent so much time working on these things, but most of the products I've built, I haven't really been able to ship them at the level that I want to. Okay, so let's see if we can go in here. Okay. In our work, oh, we gotta merge this. And then we'll do this. So we're gonna merge I'm unifying the wallets, which is, we should probably just have one thing open. I'm unifying the wallets, so that way, that was that token actions blog that I was talking about before. So once I unify the wallets, then you'll have a nice clean list of all of your assets across both of the chains, and then I'll be able to start finishing up some of these other tasks that we just came up with earlier. Let's see, add hype out. So if I click on this, okay, that takes you to the right spot. Oh, it doesn't oh, that's a bug in my IDE. Okay, let's see. Where's the terminal? Here we go. So when the address changes in the browser, be sure to update the address, the FQDN in the address bar. The FQDN is changed. Oh, my man Milkman's back. Yo, welcome back. Yo, we got a token coming just for you. Yeah, I like this guy. This guy's been great. let's see. All right, that's being merged. Okay. So let's do this. Let's add hype out and create a JSX. Yeah, brother, it's definitely still a thing. So I was telling people we're going to build it on Hyperliquid. So check it out. Let's see. So this is what it looks like now. Let me minimize this. Yeah, shout out to Milkman. So this is what it looks like now. It's up down markets, and we're using Hyperliquid just because they have a ton of liquidity. But we've got up down markets. So all of the markets that are on Hyperliquid, you can basically. Oh, let me turn these on. Oh wait, this is localhost. Sorry. Let me go to mainnet. So bloxwap.com. So if we go here, you can actually see these. So these are the up-down markets, the daily up-down outcome markets. We've got the pre-IPO stocks. We've got indices. We've got regular stocks. And then we've also got commodities and crypto. And all these are tradable right now. And they trade through Hyperliquid. So earlier I was trading the Bitcoin up-down market. But they're actually going to release outcome. So the company or the team that's building these outcome markets, they're about to release 15-minute up-down markets. And the first one they're going to release is the hype market. And we were just going through showing it in practice. But yeah, we're going to be hosting a competition, or we're actually hosting a competition right now for people who are trading. We're going to give away $250,000, the first $250,000 of builder fees to people that trade, that help us figure out the product. So I finally think we figured out a way to align the builders with an incentive that makes sense for people that are learning the product and using it. So for the people that can really figure out how to use this thing and how to make it work, I think we're going to have a nice little reward system. So that's kind of like the core part of it. And then the other, if you're talking about the actual like Bloxwap token with the $sign, that's probably not going to be a thing anymore. But we're thinking about some other ideas around doing like having what are they called? A decision market token. So something with MetaDAO. But I need to figure out if we can even do that, because we're not running on Solana right now. We're running on Hyperliquid, which is generating revenue, but we need to figure out if we can have the ownership coin with the decision markets running on Solana, and then have the business running on Hyperliquid, and what that looks like. But then we'll probably do a new token, and we want to reward obviously the people that are part of the OG crew, including yourself. Thank you for your contributions. Okay, so back to what I was doing, sorry. Let's see, so. And then we need to figure out, yeah, see, this is not updating. Well, I just submitted a fix for that in this other window. So what we're going to be able to do here, we need to fix, oh, it's already fixed. Sweet. So these are the hype outcome markets. They already have their up down. This one ends 10 minutes. Can I trade this right now? Oh no, it's still broken. Okay, I'll have to fix that afterwards. But that should be pretty simple. This will be cool. So once I get this working, then we should be able to trade these 15-minute hype outcome markets. And then once they make them public, it'll be working immediately, which would be awesome. Let me get rid of all these. We don't care about crypto. Akamai. You know what's so funny is this canned tuna here This thing has had me laughing for like 3 days. Somebody who works at Outcome is struggling. That's all I could tell you. Oh, this must have been what they were testing. I wonder if they're going to be able to delete these. Yo, Milkman. Yo, come back in the channel. Come back in the Telegram. Hold on. You're not banned, are you? Let me go check. Hopefully. Unban. Let me go in there. MILK. Yo, if you can't get back in, DM me. I'll bring you back in. What? Oh my gosh, dude. What is your handle? Dude. It's going to be a struggle for me to figure out how to unban you if they banned you. But I want you back in there. You've been helpful. Edit. General. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing here. Group info, that's what I need. Is it? Let's see. I know there's a way to tell who got banned and who didn't. Administrators. Oh my gosh, we have so many administrators. Oh, removed users. Search. MIL. No, you're not even on here. Oh, wait. Oh, you changed your name. You got blocked, bro. I'm gonna remove you from the block list. All right, I removed you from the block list. You're back. What was that one girl who was torching me? Andrea. Yo, we need to get Andrea back too. Yo, she was so mean. So mean. Oh my goodness, Andrea. If you ever wanted to get yelled at by a woman who was heartless, Andrea was it. Andrea. Yeah, one of these two is her. Yeah, it was funny because she launched a coin that just went up and down and flopped. And then she yelled at me nonstop. I'm like, Andrea, chill. I'm just trying to do a live stream. I'm not trying to go viral. All right. Wait, are people? Yo, people keep showing up. Okay. All right. So our goal is to get these up-down markets working. The short duration ones. So you should be able to click on this. Yeah. See, switching to the market ID, which we don't want. We need to map the market IDs over. On our production system, it's mapping them properly, but here it's not. Like if I click on this Bitcoin one, it's got it. When I click on these hype ones, it doesn't have it. See? It's like, what? Oh, you know what I just thought about? If you go to this 404 page here, wait. Oh, I think it's fixing itself. Dude, this is like Terminator T1000. It's fixing itself. You know what would be really nice? Yeah, look at this. Hype above this in 4 minutes. So you can say yes. I don't think anybody's on here though. This is on testnet, so Nobody's trading this market. It's just me and the people that work at Outcome. Well, duh. Is hype going to be above this? Yeah, definitely. What's the price of hype right now? It's like $40 or something. $41. Yeah, it's just me and the chat. Me and the hype chat. Oh, let me go tell these people in hype that I'm going to be ready for them. Where's the Telegram channel? Oh no, they have a Discord. I'll come. So what I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm down $182. Oh, did I went short. No, I went long because it's green. So this should resolve to yes in 2 minutes. Let's just see if it works. Somebody's trying to fade me. But this should resolve to green and we should get paid out. Oh, let me see something. If I go in here. Oh, this is not a real position, so there's not any real money, so I can't see. I can't close anything out. Okay, we're just gonna sit here and watch this. Once this thing is done, I'm gonna send this to the build system. Yo, shout outs to Milkman. Glad you're still hanging out. Oh, boom, we're up. Yeah, up $50. I mean, this was a $500 position, so it was 10%. Oh, this doesn't look good over here. This looks like something's crashing and not going to be happy about it. Let me see if Milkman is still here. Yeah, I unbanned you, okay? So you should be good to come back in. I saw who banned you, but I'm not going to bring them up. When you get back, please be chill. Who's this? All right, we have another 24 seconds, 23, 20. Oh, actually, I don't know what happens when these markets resolve either. Do they automatically just pay out and close the position on you? What happens? Let's see. This will be something interesting to watch. So 8 seconds. What's going to happen to this position? 1. Boom, expired. Okay. Okay, I guess you just take your money. It should auto close. I need to figure that out. And then here's the next one. Is this? Uh-oh. See this over here on the right hand side? This is bad. Bad news bears. Oh, whole thing's frozen. Shut it off. Oh, this isn't the right address because this is the wrong time frame. Hold on, send a message to him and him about collabing. I just hit up one of my friends. He's an amazing engineer and designer, and they were building a product on top of Polymarket that looks super clean. But actually, I don't know if they're going to be able to build on Hyperliquid just because of who their investors are. Okay. What? Why does this not work? This works. Okay, so we have there's an issue with the breakdown. Okay. There's an issue with how the 15-minute markets are broken down where the links to the markets are not rendering properly. No! No! My friend is pivoting out of crypto into AI. Where's the no button? No button. No. No. Oh, man. He pivoted out of crypto. He waited to the bottom of the bear market. The worst of the worst. And then he pivoted to... He pivoted to AI. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw this earlier, but there was this post. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, this is not this account. Let me go to my account. I think it was what was it? Kobe posted it, or it was from the live stream between Kobe and Thread Guy. This right here, and this I was actually talking with my friend about this a couple of weeks ago, where because somebody was saying, they're like, well, why are you building tap trading? Why would you put your time in and spend time on that? And I was like, the best era in crypto was 2017 because it was the ICO era, right? Everybody had an idea. You would put money into a token. The token would go crazy. Like, I think the best token from the 2017 era was Verge. It was up like millions of %. It made everything else look silly. But, people were buying Litecoin. People were buying ETH. You buy ETH at $12 in January. Then in May, it was up to like $4.20. Then I think it was like May 15th, it crashes back down to $1.30. And then by the end of December, it's up at $1,500, right? It was just crazy experiences, right? And then even the NFT craze in 2021, right? It was like people were buying, monkey pictures and they were just going up astronomical. It was just a wave. And now, when these guys are talking about it, that wave is pivoted to AI, where people think, oh, I'm going to buy a Mac Mini and install OpenClaw and I'm going to have a whole business running on my computer with OpenClaw, right? And that's the new like scheme that everybody's jumping on. And so this was just Kobe explaining that. And I was talking to my friend about that before, and I was like, I still think crypto is a better opportunity than AI. And this is from coming from somebody who, like, I started doing AI and when it was just machine learning back in 2011. I was building like OpenCV. People don't even know what that is. OpenCV image detection algorithms and all that stuff back in the day. So people now are just hopping in. They're like, "Oh, I've been in AI since 2022 or whatever." It's like, okay, you just got here. It's very, very complicated. So to see people trying to hop in and they're going to come in and make a quick buck, it's just the same thing as crypto, right? They didn't understand crypto in 2009. They hopped in 2017 or 2021, and then they got, they had to figure everything out. But I think AI is going through that same thing where retail feel like it's super easy to just get in and make a lot of money. You buy a Mac Mini, you hook it up, you make a Polymarket bot, and you run off with the bag and you never have to work again. And that's kind of like the idea with a lot of these AI companies. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I sent my friend this, I don't know, is this gonna work? Let's see if this works, hold on. I sent my friend this site here. It's basically just this, it's just one button, and this is, it just does this. So, if you ever watched Star Wars, this is, this is when Darth Vader, I guess his ship blows up or something. Something bad happens. I don't remember exactly. But yeah. I said to him. He's like, how is this even a site? So I'm talking to my friend. The guy that I'm chatting with, amazing designer, super hyper focused on consumer and the consumer experience, the consumer onboarding experience. I mean, the product that they built looked amazing. I just think that, like, there's part of crypto, you've got people with ideologies that are like, oh, this chain, that chain, my chain's better, your chain's worse, whatever. And so then what you end up with is your product has to suck because the chain that you're on sucks, or your product has to suck because, some other second order effect of whatever you're doing makes your product bad. And I think that if you can get away from that whole mentality of having to like latch onto a chain and the chain is your hope, I think you can start to accelerate in crypto. But it's difficult because everybody comes in and everybody's very cliquish and cultish, and they're like, oh, and also you put money into these things, so you become like a bag holder. You're like, I already invested $500 or $100 into this thing. I need this thing to win. This is the winner. And it could be even to the point where it's clear that it's not the winner, but because you've already sunk your capital into it, you just want it to win at all costs. And, it could be anything, right? The founder goes crazy, the project goes crazy, the project gets hacked, there's 1,000 things. Some other project comes out and it's way better, has better product market fit, has a better go-to-market strategy, has way bigger marketing budget, way bigger team. The region that they're in is better for whatever the product market fit for your thing is. So many different ideas. So let's see. Let's see, if I go here, and then if I click on, so that, let me actually do this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do this in my Chrome browser just to see, to make 100% sure, because in my ID it's a little bootleg, and so I want to make sure that this thing fails properly, because it could be working, could just be a me issue, a me problem. So if I click here and click on Bitcoin above, switches to the market. Where's the path? Oh, there it is. So this works. And then if I try to switch to Hyperliquid above by 12:15, which is in 2 minutes, this fails. Am I allowed to have a period? I guess I can. Bitcoin is an integer. Oh! You guys and your silly little decimal points. I wonder if there's a way they could do this. You know what? I need to tell them. Let me talk to these guys in the chat. Because I think if they were, oh man, this might be too late. This might be OBE. I'm going to talk to the outcome team. Anyone from the outcome team here? Can I make a proposal before you all ship the 15-minute markets? 6-unit decimal, 6-unit USDC decimal resolution. So can we use 6-unit decimal, 6-unit unsigned integer decimal resolution instead of decimal places? Let's see. So paste this and paste this. And then this is hype market. Yeah, actually, you know what? I actually kind of wonder what they're doing. 2, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for this, or maybe I can just do that. But I think, I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see how it gets parsed out, because I almost feel like they probably don't even want it to be. It might be something I have to do. Because I'm wondering, basically they have a, yeah, so what's going on is in these up-down markets, you know, this is 2434, which is a decimal. And this point here is causing a problem in my URL. And so what I want to do is the same thing that Ethereum does. So let me show you. So if I go to, so this is basically what happens in Ethereum. So if you have a number like 24 point whatever, right? Ethereum, or basically no blockchain, these are called signed integer. This is a signed integer, right? So you can have a positive or a negative, but what Ethereum does is it'll say this is 1 2 and then 1 2 3 4, right? So, and then there'll be a number here, another number here that's like, oops, not an arrow. Is it text? Yeah, okay. And then it'll say this has 6 decimal places of resolution. So what you would do is you would, in order to figure out this number from this number, you would just start here and then you would go over 6. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So then this would be the number 24.12 blah blah blah. So you'd have to know that this is 6, but you can tell, you can just say, hey, everything is always 6, because 6 is what USDC uses. So you can just say everything is 6 and then just resolve it this way instead of having to pass in this 24.12. And then in the address bar, when you want to know what the target price is, it will look like this, but the actual program will be looking for this number. So you can just convert this back. So Bitcoin was like 86,000 or something. So you would just have, we'd just do something like 86, or no, is it 86? It's not, I'm going crazy. Let's just say it's 82,000, right? And then you would add 1 2 3 4 5 6 zeros at the end. So then this will be the Bitcoin price here, right? 82,000, and then there's 6 zeros at the end. So it would look like that. So what I'm asking the outcome guys to do is show their prices like this instead of like this. But they might already be rolling, and you know, they don't, not that they don't care, but they're like, I've already set this up in a way where I can't fix it. But now I'm just trying to figure out how to, basically this is the question, right? Accept decimal targets in the outcome slug parser. So this, the part of the URL after the, like that you're supposed to read, that's called the slug. So where is it? So when you come here, right, if you look and you see like, you see like bloxwap.com/trade/BTC, what is it, BTC, right? This BTC part, this is the slug. Or we have XYZ/ you know, coin, right? This is Coinbase. So this is the slug. And these basically, these slugs are variables that get sent to the back end, and then the back end is like, oh, you mean you want to trade Coinbase on, you want to see the chart for Coinbase, or you want to see the chart for whatever. So for these up down markets, they have all these parameters of how they're set up, and so we need to pass these parameters in and convert them into the actual thing that we need to convert them into the actual thing. So this, we click on this Bitcoin above whatever, we need to convert this into, see, this is Bitcoin above 80,930, yes, no, or yes, May 6 at 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. GMT. So that's what gives this whole thing. So right now, if this is a fraction, or if there's a period in here, I can't parse that. And I think that's what's breaking my whole setup here. That's what's breaking this. So we're trying to fix it. Fix it or break it more. I haven't figured that out yet. So if I click here, these are all the markets. So it's saying it's green. Oh my God. Okay. So if I click on this, it's working. It didn't die. Okay, this isn't, that one's expired. This one is still alive. You know what? I might I might have to hide expired markets because I bet you a lot of these are expired. I mean, it's cool to see them, but yeah, see now that broke for some new feature. Yeah, these are breaking for other reasons. I kind of don't want to hide the expired ones just because in case I need to fix them. All right, chat. So when they launch these outcome markets, we'll be ready. We will be ready. You know what? I'm not even going to ask them to fix this. They'll be fine. What are they posting? Dude, they're going crazy in the chat. Whatever their bot is, every time they post, the bot posts something. All right, so we're gonna add the outcome market, and that's getting added right now. Let's see what else. All right, I was supposed to go get lunch like an hour ago, but I love you guys. So we added hype out, or we added hype up down. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a nice little photo. Let me get where's my iPhone? Screenshot simulator. I'm gonna take some like nice photos and then put them in a thing and then post it on X. So let me go here. Close that. Close that. Keep that open. Let's full screen this. And then let's go to Bloxwap. Switch accounts. And then I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna open up localhost. Wait. So I don't know what that video is, chat. Oh, bro, people are going down. I have a couple of friends that work at Coinbase. So I need to go check in on them, make sure they're okay. Because it sucks. Losing your job sucks. I will tell you that. I know from personal experience. The first job I had out of college, I got laid off. And I had a friend, or like one of my colleagues, he just graduated from college and he was so excited. He was like, "Oh, this is the best company ever." I was like, "Bro, chill out. Just because you like being here, it doesn't mean they like you being here." And he was like, "No, this is amazing." He was just so in love with our company. And the company was really cool. It was a great company, I'm not gonna lie. But I was also of the same mind of like, listen, we just work here, buddy. Just relax. But he couldn't. He was just so hype, 24/7, hype. And I was like, bro, it's not gonna be good for you if you just keep buying into this, you know, the thing that they're selling you. And he just kept buying it and buying it and buying it. And then at one point they were like, okay, time for you guys to all go. And he was so sad. Did I break this? Huh. Hold on something. I feel like I broke my Broke my app. What did I do? I'm checking in on my actual phone. Because I'm on my oh yeah, it's fine on the actual phone. Something's up with this thing. Oh, it's probably the path. Sure. You know what? I'll bring you guys in. You guys can see what I'm doing. Check this out. So what we need here, I got this little phone because I programmed my own IDE. I can mirror my phone in here too. So this is my actual phone right here. So let's go in here. And then this is close to the mic. So check this out. So we got all the markets in here. Here, let's just do this. Let's make a quick video. So we got the record button. Come in here. You think something's gonna happen? Somebody come in here on testnet and spike the price up. Oh, I don't have any Hyperliquid in here. Oh, I'm gonna get some USDH to actually trade this. Okay, so who had USDH? It was the USDH website, usdh.com. Okay, I gotta do that too. Let me go do that. I went to usdh.com and they were like, add your wallet. And I don't know where I was, but I was not in a place to add a wallet to anything. Yes, it's Connect Wallet. I'm definitely gonna have to do this later. Wait, is there you testnet faucet? Here we go. Oh, I can send it anywhere. Okay, chat. Let's see if this works. Okay, so we can go in here. Joe Blau. Where's my wallet address? Oh, this can't open up a position because this is not gonna be a. This is a smart wallet. This is not gonna work. Ain't gonna work. You know what though? I can test my Google Chrome browser. That'll work. Oh, let me actually do this. Add market, drop down to 404 page. Add market, what is it? It's like a drawer. Oh wait, you know what? Let me just take a photo. Because if I just take a photo, that'll at least get me a screenshot that I can then put in a screenshot manager. Photo. And then we're gonna put this photo into something. You know, there's a site called, what's it called? Pick something? Pick. PSC. I have no idea what it's called. 1 second. Ah, here it is. Oh no. Whoops. I need to get this thing to freeze the dimensions that it's. Okay. So let's go in here. Not what I wanted. we wanted a device mockup. We want iPhone Air. We're gonna wait. Did I pick the color? You know I get. Oh yeah, you get the black one. And then for the background, we want. I'll fix that in a second. Check this. So we can take this screenshot that we just took here. Okay, can I just drop this in? Oh yeah, cool. All right, perfect. And then we need. I don't think this is the Bloxwap green. I don't believe it is. Yeah, 00F. Nope. Man, my computer is struggling. There we go. Get that Bloxwap green going. Should we highlight it at the bottom? Let's see. We'll just output. This is fine. Oh my God. I guess I'm gonna just do this in full screen. Yo, what's up, Lita? What are they? Yeah, this is fun because there's actual stuff happening. Wait, what did I just download? Hold on. Did I even download that thing? Oh no. I don't think I actually even downloaded the the screenshot. It's not even in my files. Oh man. The Post Spark? Alright, we try again. Okay, here we go. So I click on this. Where did it go? If I copy this, there's no way this isn't gonna work. Yeah. What is this? Oh my goodness. What is? Why is it? Well, I guess it can't handle shadows. If I click export, what happens? Oh, I wonder. You know what? I gotta do this in my own browser. I bet you this is so. Another side effect of my IDE. It doesn't fully function. Let me add it. Let me add that right now. Okay, so When downloading an image from the browser tab, the images are not downloaded and exported outside of the browser tab. They just get captured by the frame. Okay, there it goes. I'm gonna recreate this just in a separate browser, in a different window. So it's the same thing you're gonna see on the left. If the computer lets me do what I want to do. Oh, I'm already on an iPhone. I'm trying to click on the button. The button's already clicked. Desktop. Date modified. This outcome markets background solid color is 00FF3F, and we're gonna go I don't know if I almost don't like the image that we have. I'm gonna get a different one. Let's do it again. Chat, we're going back to work. I'm gonna go over here, and we have all these markets. You know, I should do it like this, because that way, at least we'll see everything at the top. If let me turn off everything that's not crypto, or that's not outcome markets, and then we'll keep this up to the top here. So we'll keep this all the way at the top, because then that'll let us zoom in. So if I take this screenshot here, and then I go down and I look on my desktop, much better. Okay, we're gonna close this off. You'll see the image because I'll put it over here once I'm done. But it's gonna look something more like this, probably. Like big zoomed in up at the top versus what I had before. Actually, you know what? I'll just post it in here so you guys can see it right now. It'll look like this. So you'll see the outcome market. You'll see everything. It'll be nice and big. And then let's export. Okay, yeah, that worked. Okay, then here, I'll bring it in over here. Downloads. Here we go. Boom. Oh, Lita's still in here. All right, chat, I'm gonna go get some lunch, and then I'm gonna come back. And then I have a ton of things I have to fix. The wallet alignment. I'm gonna fix the whole fee thing because I think that's still off. I think you're making money and it's not showing that you're making money. So the fees and calculations are off. So I'm gonna actually have the bot work on that while I'm gone. All right, chat. I'm out. Thank you. I will enjoy my lunch. Have a great day.